5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Dirty Glass Podcast. We're sitting here in the basement on Oak Avenue in the Dirty Glass studio, and we're going to drink, we're going to laugh, and we're going to learn. Down at the end there, we got Denny the mixologist coming a bit towards me, Angela Nicole Catherine Hanlon. My name's Nick. This is the Dirty Glass Podcast. Denny, what do we do here at the Dirty Glass Podcast?
We drink adult beverages and rate them from 0 to 5 dirty glasses. 5 being really good and 0 being really bad.
No bueno.
No bueno. All right.
So, welcome to January. Welcome to 2024. Right?
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us here at the Dirty Glass Podcast 2024, baby. Yeah. So
It's a lot of twos.
it's 2 twos.
It's a lot of twos.
2 twos, a 0, and a 4. So this week our theme has been whiskey. Hoping today's a better whiskey. So we
Whiskey
started...
you would drink on New Year's.
Thank you.
And in the winter. And maybe
whiskey.
in August.
And
if you're
anytime.
just thirsty. So what's the theme?
So this week, the first one we did, if you haven't watched it, go watch it now. Link to it, the Gold Bar, no bueno.
No bueno.
So we're doing Canadian, a classic.
It might win though. CC Green might be worse than Gold Bar. We don't know.
I know.
We've never tasted it before in our lives.
Nick's never bought 8 fucking 60s of it or anything during the bad times.
During the C word,
During the dark times.
I accidentally bought
Accidentally!
6 bottles of this, and
He sent me a picture when I
10
lived in
cases of beer.
Winnipeg still. He's like, they might close down. They might close down the liquor stores, I heard.
that's no
Thanks,
bueno
Denny.
for me. As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna spend all my money on booze.
And how many really did you buy of this?
I had 6 to 8 at one point,
60s
and then
cheers?
plus they're 40s, I think.
I think there were 60s.
But I don't
Cheers.
think they sell 60s of them.
Yeah, you usually get 40s. You
Yeah.
you
I've
get
never-
the odd
Well-
60, but no, you don't
I've never
usually.
seen a green label 60.
Do you know?
Because there's green label, there's black label, right? Black label is like the cheap shit. Green label is like $3
well,
more.
you're fancy.
It's $2 more.
Fancy.
$2.90.
It's $2 more, but it's like
It's worth-
100 times better.
It's so good.
1,000. It's so much better.
So what are you saying?
I was gonna say, do you know that when they first started Canadian Club whiskey, people went in with their own jugs and jars, and
Oh,
they
really?
just got it out of the barrel.
So it was like
So-
like at Old Flame or like one of the, a microbrewery
Yeah.
where you can get like a stein or whatever. Like you can get like a jar.
Yeah,
of
like
booze.
that. People would bring their own jug or jar, and it would come out of just a generic fucking barrel. We cheers, but okay, cheers again, Denny.
CC. Oh, did we do it?
I thought this is our very first episode this week.
So this is Canadian Club 100% rye, right? Is the deal with this
So
shit.
yeah, this is the green
It's
label.
delicious.
Oh,
It's sweet and hot.
yes, it's like pepper. Is it peppery? Is that just me?
Just like Wayne Gretzky's daughter.
It's sweet and hot.
Sweet and hot.
So, do you guys know what year this was created? Nick, you should.
CC
considering.
black or green?
Just CC, like just Canadian.
so
Club.
CC only. So just CC.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it's like before Dad was born, because he was his old man on the way to the pig auctions was drinking CC. He'd be in the middle.
Yeah.
Dad, he said, and then
Bernie.
no, he'd be in the middle, and like his dad, and then Norm, I guess, was his brother.
Yep.
Our dad's
I think so.
father's brother
Norm,
would
Denny?
be Uncle
Yeah.
Norm, would be, on the two sides, and they'd be passing the fucking bottle. Dad used to say back and forth.
Did Dad take a swig?
He was like young, like probably
Oh,
eventually,
too
but he
young.
said he was a kid when he went to these. He
All right,
told me.
Okay, the pig.
Denny, you hear
yes.
this?
Yeah, and they'd go to the ice cream place after.
Yeah, but before that, usually Norm and Dad would flip.
Or
they'd be
Norm
flip-
and granddad.
Granddad. They'd
Grandpa,
be they'd be playing cards and bidding on pigs at an auction because they're on the way to the auction, the pig auction, and somebody would piss them off, and usually Dad's dad, Grandpa.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Sam.
Samuel.
Usually Sam.
Samuel James Hanlon.
Samuel James
This-
Hanlon
The first.
would flip a table and get in a fight with
Oh, old school Real Housewives.
Right.
But Real House. husbands.
1962
Awesome.
is what I've heard. So, like, CC's definitely before that.
So Dad was 8.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was 55, right? 54?
54.
So I would say this is maybe, I'm going to say 1901.
Danny? What year do you think that just Canadian Club
CC
originated?
alone.
Yeah, CC.
Oh God, 18 something.
Danny's right.
What is it?
1858.
Because I think Prohibition. These guys were around for
He knows
Prohibition.
stuff. Yes.
And the guys from the state, they used to ship this over to the States under tunnels and shit.
Well, there was
over the
huge
border.
Canadian shit going on during
So-
Prohibition. That's where they get a lot of shit from.
CC, Crown Royal. There's like a few of them.
Like we actually had Prohibition. Were you going to talk about
I was
Prohibition?
no, it's in my notes. The only thing I'll say is that Canadian Club made up 75% of I think the alcohol or the whiskey. I think the whiskey that was smuggled during Prohibition
That's
to
awesome.
the United States.
75%.
So
Wow.
that was Al Capone.
I was gonna say exactly.
I just watched a
It was
documentary
totally
on
Al
Capone.
Capone. It was Al Capone.
So usually, like any American whiskey, the way they would sell it is they'd say it's medicine,
Yeah.
but then they'd also get the Canadian shit and sell it like at like speakeasies and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the first distillery was in Walkerville, Ontario, because they had exceptional quality grains. But one of the interesting things to me is that Canadian Club became super popular in the United States, but it was just called, I think, what was it called? A club whiskey at the time.
Yeah.
But then it was hitting the bourbon sales in the States, so then they made a requirement. The government made a requirement that you had to put the country of distillation on the label. That's how Canadian Club, because it used to be just sold in the fancy gentleman's club. Now, I don't
Interesting.
know if that meant the stripper clubs or just there were gentleman club back in.
Well, it's hookers back then.
Okay.
It wasn't strippers. It was hookers.
So,
Hookers.
but it's interesting that it was originally like club whiskey and then it became Canadian Club because we became so popular in the United States, which led to that prohibition, like high percentage of smuggling.
Yeah,
So-
there wasn't that much arsenic in this stuff, like the other stuff they were getting during Prohibition.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
there's
true.
two whiskeys that are popular in the U.S. and I've seen in movies.
Okay.
It's Canadian Club, the black label. We're drinking green
We're drinking
label,
fancy.
right? But Crown Royal as well.
Oh, both Canadian.
I've seen
Both
Crown Royal in a
Canadian.
ton of movies and TV shows and such. I've seen Crown Royal in The Sopranos. I'm pretty sure they drink it. At one
Really?
point. Crown Royal is really popular, but
So
I
is
digress.
CC.
CC is
Did
also
you just say degrass?
digress. I digress. All right, so CC Green.
Anyway, CC. So let's continue. So and as we said, it's a single grain rye. So it's like 100%, like Denny said, rye.
Did you drink this?
No, I did not drink that.
Yeah. Okay. You got full.
No, I don't.
That's how much I
All
poured
right,
in
go
here.
to the
I
tape.
cannot
It's on the
believe
tape.
Angie stole Denny's whiskey. Oh
I
my
did
God.
it. I chugged it. Denny, you better give yourself some more, my friend.
Incredible.
Like, I don't know if you want to call this cheap whiskey, but it's, in my
No,
opinion,
this is cheap whiskey. This is
cheap
the
whiskey.
best cheap whiskey you can drink straight.
I agree.
Actually, you know what? We haven't had. Maybe we should do a full month of cheap Canadian whiskey because there's 10
Is there
of
a
them.
lot of them?
There's maybe 20 of
Like,
them.
what are the other
Oh,
ones?
there's lots.
Golden Wedding, Alberta Springs, fucking old Granddad.
What's the lake? 4 lakes or two? Well, there's something lakes.
I don't know that one, but
There's
I
lakes.
just
There's something with lakes.
there's that VA one.
Yeah.
Is it VA or V? It's V something.
How about
It's the one that Granddad used to have in his thing.
Did you look up the
yeah,
lakes cover?
yeah.
Barrels. 40 barrel. That's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know that one.
You
either.
know it. 40 barrel. Denny knows it.
Alberta Springs. I already said that.
I know Alberta Springs.
No, there's 40 barrels.
I thought that was just vodka, though. Do they just have every
There's a
type
lot of
spirits?
Canadian. If you go on the Canadian whiskey wall, there's
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
Well, rye is a Canadian whiskey.
Not
by
the
way.
Bradford one, because the Bradford one's
Bradford's
all
pretty
Portuguese
small.
wine.
Like, it's small, right?
I'll drink some Bradford whiskey. Give a
Bradford
fuck. Give me it.
whiskey. They carry Sexton now, for God's sake. I was pretty excited.
Oh, I just thought it was made in Bradford. Sexton's not Bradford.
No,
Bradford
I know,
doesn't
but
have
just,
any distilleries. Went out of the canal. Fucking
March.
two-headed carp.
Hey, sweetheart.
I was gonna say it tastes like fucking carp and fire. Here's some carp fire whiskey. All my dogs are insane.
dog-
Are you guys rating? I've already
Danny,
rated.
what's your rating?
I rated. Do you
What
want me
is
to go
it?
first?
Yes.
3.5.
All right.
Yeah, Green Label's awesome.
And this is I'm rating cheap whiskey.
Is it on cheap whiskey? Like, what do we rate?
Rate it however you want, because it's good.
Yeah, it's smooth.
I'm a 3.3.
Yeah, it's good. It's,
It's
a
good.
great.
It's so
I
smooth.
have it at home.
It's
I
so
have it at
smooth
home.
for under $40 for a 26er.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a 40 for like $50.
Isn't this a 40?
Yeah.
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 Like it's the best straight whiskey that's under $100, and it's half of that.
It's not even 50.
Yeah, it's delicious for straight whiskey. Like to drink it.
It's
straight,
$2 more than the fucking Black Label garbage.
and that's no
that
bueno.
tastes like fire.
No bueno.
It's still pretty good, but it's a good mixing whiskey.
I'm a 4.2 on this.
Wow.
I love Green Label.
I do know that though, but still, wow.
Love.
All right. All right.
Love,
All
love,
right.
love,
All right.
love.
And it's just a 3.7.
No, I'm
Oh,
a
sorry, what
3.3. I'm a 3.3.
I was close.
That's low. Too low.
I mean,
It's smoother than that tequila.
Yeah, it's a really good.
I don't know about that.
It's different, but it's
good.
smoother.
It's good.
It's a bueno. It's
It's
bueno.
a bueno. I like it. I like it. Listen, a 3.3 is a good score. That's a good score.
Not good enough, but it's pretty good.
I mean, I almost got confused. I almost picked up the fucking gold bar over there. Woo!
Yeah, you should
God.
put that outside.
I mean, that should be like, well, it's urine, right? All right. So, so total is 11 out of 15. The other one, oh my God.
Well, just look out for the what is it? Proclamation. Look
Yeah.
out for the winner proclamation for the week,
Yeah.
and you'll know who won the week.
I mean, if you watch both, you'll know. But yes, watch it. Watch out.
Because I'm
Watch.
assuming. So, what was the total for this one?
This was 11 out of 15.
That's pretty good.
Which is a high score.
That's really
That's
good.
a very high
Yeah.
score. Yeah.
What
It is
should-
an 11, yeah.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
11.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh my God.
It's an 11. What
Good
should they
score.
do, Ange?
So, like, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to try. We'll try different drinks. Like, do you have any ideas? Let us know. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Cheers.
Danny, any last words?
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
That was beautiful.
What was that Johnny Cash song where he talks about like not using guns or killing a man?
Yeah.
Folsom, is it Folsom?
No, it's not that one.
Yeah, it's Folsom.
No, there's another one.
Well, there's
The devil's right hand is what
Yeah.
it is.
Bye!
Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand.
Devil's right hand.
Well, it's time for my